Really, I should be doing a Aubameyang to Lukaku. But yeah, I'm going to talk about that. You took a -16 after game week 33. Oof. Ouch. Oh, Candelan twice. Yeah, good point. I need to change the playlist. Sorry. I've already listened to it enough today. Oh, excuse me. Oh my god. We've only just started and I'm yawning already. Is Kane that essential? I don't know. How many more non-goals is he going to try and claim? That was never his. I don't care what he says. I don't care what Lineker and Lampard and the other guy say. Danny Murphy. You're worried that Lukaku is more of a rotation risk than Kane. I don't think either of them are a rotation risk, to be honest. I think they're both playing both matches in 34. I mean, it's hard to say, obviously, for definite, for any player that's playing, apart from a couple. Like, I'd expect Vertonghen to play both. But Lukaku and Kane are pretty nailed. If he was in your team, I wouldn't be. He didn't touch the ball. Like, I don't see what there is to be annoyed about. Same one as with Aguero. There's no way that touched his hair. And I was watching in real time, and I played back, because I tweeted that he scored, and then I watched it back. I saw the replay, and I thought, hang on a sec, that doesn't look too close. So I rewound it back on Sky, started slowing it down, never touched it. And then people thinking he should get the goal because he said he touched it. I mean, come on. Why wouldn't the guy that wants the golden boot say he touched it? Yeah, Willian... Willian is annoying because he could have scored today and it just looks now like a rubbish pick. But he had so many chances today. I don't think he's done much to get dropped, but of course we know there could be rotation in double game week 34. Ryan over De Gea paid off, yeah, massively, 1 point. Changed that late on Saturday evening. Saturday morning. I mean, it was... I don't know if it was a gamble, really. I always thought City were going to score. What a game that was, though. Seriously. Did anyone get Chris Smalling... Did anyone, have Chris Smalling playing? Or get him off the bench? The match of the day pundits don't know any more than us. Yeah, Mustafi was a bad error today. Very annoying. But they conceded another one, so not as annoying. I did look at Salah out. I think some of it was because everyone was doing it, or it felt like everyone was doing it. So I thought I'd have a look. I would have probably gone Ali over Eriksen, even though I've been saying Ali maybe not as great with Kane back in the side. I just didn't do it in the end. It just felt like I was deciding too late. And Sanchez was the one I wanted. I didn't go for him. Obviously, I wasn't expecting what he did against City. That's just one of those things. So I was never going to do it for Sanchez against Man City. And now I've got Salah for Bournemouth. If that's a bit of a differential, I kind of like that. Is an 8-point hit retrievable? Just remember that there's less and less game weeks now to retrieve the points, but it is a double game week, so I wouldn't begrudge a 4 or 8-point hit. Am I keeping Gross for 34? Well, that is a good question. That all depends on what transfers I make, which I know is obvious, but for example, I could get Sanchez instead of Gross and do a Aubameyang to a bench fodder and have a really poor strike force. But ultimately, it's not hugely different. Or I'm thinking Gross to Lingard. But Gross probably plays both games. Lingard's possibly not, but is Gross going to get many points, really? I'm not sure he is. Austin, yeah, he could be an option. But, yeah, maybe Austin. He came on, though, right? He didn't start. I didn't... Unfortunately, I was out when that game was on. Because Long started, didn't he? Yeah, he only came on. I guess coming on... The problem with Charlie Austin is, can he play... Can he play twice in a row that quickly? Looking for Aubameyang, not yet. Yeah, I could just get Lukaku. I mean, that is probably the best way to go. Stick to the plan, play the bench boost. Maybe do Mustafi to Tarkowski. I'm actually tempted to keep Mustafi. Yes, it will weaken my bench boost, but I'll have him for game week 37. But then I'm going to end up benching Morgan for game week 37, so I don't know about that one. I'd probably need to take a hit to get Kane in, to be honest, this week. I think. Could maybe do... I don't really want to get rid of Willian. Willian and Son, I just feel like so unlucky not to have got any points from them. Does it matter if you press bench boost before making transfers? I actually don't know. I've never done it. Lukaku, Sanchez, and Pogba on free hit, or is Davern just too good? Oh, that would definitely be an interesting way to play your free hit. I don't know about going with that Man United defence. I guess, like, how many points can Davern really get over 2 games? I don't know. But Pogba, I think, Pogba is not someone to jump on, I don't think. I mean, people wanted him, like, out of the club in the first half. Do you know, there was someone tweeted, I remember seeing, there was journalists or something saying that Mourinho might have to resign after that game. I mean, come on, that's embarrassing. How was Willian and Alonso? I only saw some of the game, like about 50-ish minutes here or there. I was cooking the roast, Sunday roast, so I couldn't see it all. Willian should have scored. He had a great one-on-one chance. Could have had some assists. Same with Son. He had a great one-on-one chance. There was that chance when he went down. Could have been a penalty. I don't know. It just feels like so close yet so far. And at some point you've got to think, is it just unlucky or are they just bad picks? I don't know. I mean, I can't get rid of my whole team. I'm not too dissatisfied with the team in general. But I think the biggest things, if I had a free hit now or a wild card, would be a better way to have Sanchez and Kane, probably. That's about the main difference I could see with my team as it is now to if I could redo it. Do you think there are any Man United defenders that will play both games? Valencia? Maybe even Smalling at this rate. But, I don't know. Do you feel as if the lack of points on Game Week 33 could result into increased tyrannism? Tyrannism? I don't even know what that word means. I guess you mean there's going to be more transfers. There could be. People will raise transfer, they'll get annoyed. I think sometimes the best thing to do with a really bad week like this is just to sit back, knock it, take it on the chin, and just go again next week. I mean, next week's going to be a bigger score than this week, for sure. You've had these plans in place for a reason. Don't go too nuts. Would I rather have Azpilicueta or Valencia? Probably Azpilicueta. I think. I don't know, actually. I mean, Valencia's not as attacking as everyone makes out, I don't think. Lack of Salah, lack of points. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I hope he goes nuts against Bournemouth for people that took him out. I mean, Ali, I know a lot of people went Ali. And I can see why. But he only got an assist, and then he's got to play Man City next. That's going to be a tough game. Man City have still not won the league yet. So they're probably not going to rest as many players as they did against United. They don't want to take it for granted. Now, if they go out of the Champions League, then okay, they've got 5-6 games or whatever it is to win the title. They're going to be fine, but why would they rest players then once they're out of the Champions League? You'd expect Aguero and De Bruyne to play from the start. So I think it could be a tough game for Spurs. But then again, Man City are conceding goals like it's no one's business. Yeah, I know some people had Azpilicueta. It's just one of those things. He did this the end of last season though. Everyone had Alonso and Azpilicueta just went nuts. He scored I think he scored twice in the last few game weeks. Do I think Danny Welbeck could be a good buy? Nah. Is it between Kane and Lukaku for you, not a case of both? I mean, I could get both. I do have a way to do it. But it probably involves dropping Vardy, Aubameyang and Son, I think. And I don't think I want to do that. Because in Gameweek 36, Lukaku has Arsenal at home, I believe. Is it possible that minor teams like Stoke and Palace will start to consummate more points? Man, you're asking some big, long words for me today. Than City, since they are duelling for survival. We have seen it before. It doesn't always happen, though. Sometimes teams... At the end of the day, yes, these teams want to fight for survival, but these teams are also in that position for a reason. Why wouldn't City play with a strong 11 at Wembley? I don't see why they wouldn't do that. If they're out of the Champions League, which looks likely, obviously we'll know more by the next stream, and maybe it'll be a different story. But let's say they're out of the Champions League. Why wouldn't they play their full side against Spurs? I don't think I will chop and change any of my players in midfield, to be honest, to to fund moves. What's the main fear with not keeping to your original plan? To be honest, I pretty much am. I just want Sanchez. I'm actually not that bothered about Kane, even though I know this could really come back to bite me. Could argue Salah not nailed versus Bournemouth. But that, I mean, Chelsea losing today helps because it looks like the top four are going to be the top four. The top four as it stands will be, but Liverpool struggled against Everton without Salah and Firmino. Will they get rested? I don't know. I'm not so sure now. Obviously, we'll have to see how Salah goes. I'm not averse to selling Salah this week, but I can't get Kane and Sanchez very easy. How can we sell Aubameyang? Because he doesn't have a double game week, and I can get him in a free hit. And I probably don't want him from 36 onwards. Jesus Christ. Some people... Liverpool will make top four. Stop being a biased United fan. What did I just say? That's what I literally just said. Taryn Morale. Aubameyang, Salah, Alonso to Kane, Sanchez, and the 4.4 defender. Oof. Could work. Could work. I don't know about losing Alonso. They play Southampton and Burnley. Yeah, so this is where it kind of gets tough to explain. So I feel like I'd have to sit for ages. Well, it's not that long to explain. I can get Sanchez very easily, but it means getting a cheaper striker. So it'd have to be someone like what's it called? They did struggle when they rotated. They drew 0-0 with Everton. They should be smashing Everton. That is a true fact. What was I saying anyway? So I'd have to get... I mean, maybe Charlie Austin. I don't know if that works. I'd have to check. or Jordan and Ayew, which is not a problem. But then that's a weaker bench boost just to have Sanchez. Now Ayew works out better going forward because he has a double in game week 37. I could keep Mustafi. He'd have a game in 37 as well. So I could bench boost in game week 37 if I get Sanchez. But I'm going to want Kane. So straight away, Barnes could go to fund it. But then I have to triple captain someone in game week 34. So I don't really want to triple captain someone in game week 34. And if I don't want to triple captain someone, why am I so up for getting Sanchez in? Does that make any sense? Is it even that bad getting rid of Salah if he's rested versus us in 34? I'm not so sure he's going to get rested in game week 34. But yes, game week 36 doesn't look good. I'm not against getting rid of Salah. I just don't really know what I can do with my team that helps me if I get rid of him. Yeah, George, you're right. Yeah, triple captain City player in game week 37. I'd love to triple captain Aguero. So let me just show you, right? So let's say I'm happy to get rid of Salah. Alright, so I bring in Sanchez. 6 points ahead of Shaqiri, legend. And then I feel like if I get Sanchez, I want to get Kane now. I think it's 2 odd million I got to make up. 2.9. Now Mustafi was originally going to be... Probably should have been Tarkowski, who's now gone up in price. So I've got to find 2.1 million. Now it's doable. Alonso could go, Son could go for Lingard. I just don't know if it's worth it. I'm not against taking a -8. But I also don't want to do something just for the hell of it. Do you know what I mean? Now I don't have to get Kane. That could be Lukaku. I don't really want to downgrade Vertonghen, to be honest. He's got 2 double game weeks. Got good fixtures from 36 to 38. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to just skip Sanchez and play boring. And I still don't know what to do with Mustafi, though. Shame he made such a bad mistake today, really. So I can actually... If I could carry and transfer, this is probably what I'd do. This is what I'm tempted to do. Jay Lings, get in my side, mate. That's what I'm tempted to do. And then I just have to decide whether I want to take a -4 to get rid of Mustafi or not. So I think what's on screen now is probably the most likely what I do this week. And go without Kane. Go without Harry Kane. Oh my god, on a double game week. That's so crazy. I live in Ireland because this is where my house is. I am worried about Sanchez though. He's been good. 4 assists, 1 goal in the last 4 game weeks. I know people will say that's not enough for 11.5 million midfielder, and of course you're right. But on form going into a double game week, decent. Yeah, the problem with so the -4 to get rid of Mustafi, it'd probably have to be a Burnley defender, I'd say. If I had the money for... I can't get Smalling, actually, if I get Lingard, but... I don't know if there's a double game week player, apart from Tarkowski, that I'd even bother. If I can't get another... Leicester. I don't want to risk Christensen. No one else from Spurs. I can't do Mustafi to Smalling. Smalling's 5.5. But as I said in the last couple of Scoutcasts, Jamie Vardy is really doing nothing to make me want to get rid of him. Salah to Eriksen. I mean, I could do that, yeah, of course. I would feel like that's just trying to cover Kane, though, and Don't want to do that. I don't think. Let's see how it would look on screen. How what would look. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get Lingard in for Gross now, though. Gross is just... He hasn't got anything over these 2 weeks. I know it will probably punish me. I know that Lingard will probably not play both games. I just love Jesse Lingard. He's so great. Well, like I said, it'll just be Tarkowski for Mustafi out. Mustafi out. Don't really see anyone else. Trying to think. I could get in a Southampton defender. Nah, Brighton, nope. So basically my bench boost would be Barnes. But it'd basically be 3 Burnley and a Brighton player. I mean, that's awful. So I'm basically expecting no points, because if I'm getting points from Tarkowski or Loughton that aren't attacking returns, then it means either Leicester or Chelsea have failed to score, in which case I'm not in a good mood anyway. Sorry, you can't see my available cash. There you go. Benchboost isn't a great chip. Yeah, I know, but I just wonder if I went Sanchez and Jordan Ayew. Is Jordan Ayew... I'd have to make more transfers, though, to get the bench boost better. I think I have to triple captain in 37. Burnley defence is overrated. You're probably right, but who else do I get for 5.4 million with a double game week? It's why I'm considering just keeping Mustafi for game week 37. Put Salah on your bench to get a big bench score. I know, but I do that, and then I want to figure out who I would have benched. So I saw some people saying like bench boost might not be any good because of rotation with kind of the FA Cup, but none of those players are going to be on your bench anyway. Trippier is 5.2, but that's too risky for me. No, I'm not interested in double Brighton defence. Keeping Mustafi now means you'll still have him in 36 out of 3 here. Yeah, that's the plan. Right? Can't see many clean sheets. Yeah, me neither. I think... Oh, I've got a bad feeling this double is not going to be good. I don't think I can get Sanchez. I think I put that option to bed when I wildcarded. Kane 12.9. Yeah, I mean, Kane could be a problem. Well, Kane's not going to be a problem. I know full well I'm going to have to take a hit to get Kane, so I'm not too bothered about that. It'll be Lukaku out and one of my midfielders downgraded. Possibly. So the plan is game week 36 do Lukaku out for Kane and take a hit somewhere. So probably one of those midfielders. I'll play Barnes in game week 36. He's got a nice fixture, and then in game week 37, so I'll basically be playing 3-4-3. And then in game week 37, Barnes will probably become Jordan Ayew. I want to see what's happening there, because Tammy Abraham scored twice while he's been out, so maybe he'll play, I don't know. And then I'm probably going to take a hit in game week 37, so I'm going to take a hit in 36 and 37, because 37 I'm going to want a Man more closer to a drop than a rise. Lukaku will probably match Sanchez. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if you're so sure about that. Problem with Sanchez is he isn't shooting enough, just playing as a provider. Yeah, that's fair enough. Do I think Pope will keep his place back? I think there is a chance now, but I don't know if there's any point risking it unless you've already got him. Yeah, Joe, I'm the same with Alonso. I'm too worried to get rid of him because as soon as I do, I know what's going to happen. Have any regrets about playing the wildcard early? I don't think so. My team needed it. I mean, I kind of wish I still had it. I think maybe, I've said this already like a few times, but maybe the mistake was how I played Gameweek 31 rather than actually wildcarding. Oh my god, excuse me, I cannot stop yawning. What am I now? I'm 37k. I went up from 40k to 37k. So where do I want to be after the double game week? I'd love to be inside the top 25k, but a 12k rank jump just sounds too difficult with the amount of people that are playing at the moment. If I still had the wild card, how much different would my squad be? I'd probably be playing 3-4-3 and wouldn't have one of those other midfielders. That's not Sanchez. And I would have Kane up front. I actually like free hit this week because you can probably get Sanchez, Lukaku and Kane and just have some really, really cheap bench fodder. On the other hand, Son and... But when have Son and Lamella rotated? Not that often. Son is pretty much first 11 player. Yeah, free hit this game. We can wildcard in 35, 36. Could have been good. Could still be good for those that are doing it. Is Sanchez going to get a bigger haul than Kane? I don't know. I mean, that is a risk. Of course. It could happen. Yeah, I think if I was wildcarding this week, I would probably just get Kane and Sanchez and not Lukaku. If I'm free hitting, I'd probably go all three. I may get rid of Mustafi. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, Nautovic, fair play. He's doing really well. Do I regret spreading funds in defence? Not really. Is Kane really going to score that many versus City and Brighton? I mean, yes, he could. You have a free hit. Who should you get? Sanchez and Kane. Get it done. Yeah, I don't think my chip plans. I don't think they've changed. To be honest, I think it's bench boost this week. Free hit in 35. Next 30 game week 35 would be interesting actually. I'm looking forward to those streams. Everyone can tell me what my free hit team should look like. And then triple captain game week 37. No, I don't think Tomins is a option. Sorry. Quick fire round. You vote 4 minutes. I need to think before the stream comes on of a reason to do a certain amount of minutes. I wonder if I could even not yawn for 4 minutes. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. Like, this must be the worst thing to be watching. Let's do a quick fire. 7 minutes. 7. The number of the shirt that the best option for this week wears. Alexis Sanchez. Was I out last night? No, I just just knackered. It's because I've not drank any Coke. No Coke Zeros. Missing the caffeine. It's just water. We'll do 7-minute quickfire. I mean, I don't know if 7 minutes is too long. Let's just do it anyway. We'll start it right now. 10:06 until 10:13. Captain choice. I'm going to go for whichever Man United player I bring in. Sod Harry Kane. Smalling nailed. Nah, I don't think any of them are nailed. I do think Smalling could be good though. Normal Coke or Cherry Coke? Cherry. Beard / Slave. Beard for a long time now. This week's differential. Oh god, I've not even thought of differentials. I'll have to have a think about that. Pogba? Maybe. Tom Ince, no. Moyes or Van Gaal? Oh, Van Gaal. Bottled water or Disaronno? Disaronno, of course. Cedric Takasi, Ward or Chilwell? If you think Chilwell's going to keep playing, then him. Best replacement for Alonso? Azpilicueta? Sanchez or Kane just for 34? I'm going to go with Sanchez. I'm going to take those fixtures and run. Scholes or Ronaldo? Ronaldo. VAR, yes, but I think it needs refinements. Eriksen or Kane? Kane. Son or Dele Alli? As long as if they were both going to play 90 minutes, I'd go Son. I still think Son's got goals in him. Smaller than Bailly or smaller than Jones? Bailly and Jones. Cribs Causeway or Cabo Circus? Cribs Causeway is the OG. Rice, noodles or pasta? That depends what you're eating. Ferris Bueller's Day Off or The Breakfast Club? I've not seen either, to be honest. Lukaku or Sanchez? I'm going Sanchez. I really want Sanchez. He's always going to be the answer. EastEnders. Favourite beer? I don't know. There's quite a few. I mean, I actually really like Punk IPA right now. The blue one. I think that is Punk IPA. Least favourite TV show? I mean, there's probably loads. Well, the one that springs to mind is Deal or No Deal. Oh my god. I hate that show. Bristol Rovers or City? Rovers. Favourite non-Old Trafford stadium? I've not been to enough, to be honest. Arnie or Stallone? Stallone. Man City to win the Premier League next year. Well, not many teams have defended for a long time. Defended it for a long time, though. I'm going to go... Yes, they could definitely do it, though. Van Dijk to Smalling for a -4. I'm going to say no. Who do I support? Man United. WrestleMania or the Masters? It's a rubbish choice. We'll go with WrestleMania. At least they jump off ladders and stuff. Conte sacked or stays? I think he'll leave. I don't know if he gets sacked though. He might like mutual leave and departure or whatever. Lager or Real Ale? Real Ale, I think. Player do you want Man United to sign? I don't know. Messi. Realistically, don't even know. Can't even think. Eriksen or Pogba? Eriksen, unless you're really ballsy. I wouldn't get Pogba and expect him to keep up the last game. South Park, Simpsons or Family Guy? Family Guy, I think. Most manliest thing I ever did. I don't know. Put together a set of drawers once. Gareth Bale. Yeah, I suppose Gareth Bale. The problem with Gareth Bale coming in, you got him and Sanchez then on the wings. What about Martial and Rashford? I mean, yeah, okay, we're gonna have options then, I suppose. Williams, Man United. Yeah, same thing though. Same thing as if Bale came. Coverage or just rage? Coverage. Do I have any connection with Seamus Coleman? No. Bale at left back. Salah or Kane for the Golden Boot? Give me a Salah. Yeah, Harry's not going to do it this year. He's clinging on to goals that were never his. Overall rank is 37k. Will I be watching WrestleMania? Absolutely not. Burger King or McDonald's? I think McDonald's. Who missed out on the Scoutcast this week? I think Granville got the lowest score, but I don't know if he's actually going to miss out. We'll see. I'm happy to sit out. Can we do 5-minute quickfire? No, we're doing 7. Salah to Ali. I don't think Salah to Ali this week looks as good now as if you didn't do it last week. Fish or chips? You got to have both. O'Shea or Wes Brown? O'Shea, just because of that goal against Arsenal. Salah or De Bruyne for PFA? I think Salah. IPL on the Masters. IPL. See that, Duke? Basil or spinach? Spinach. Do I feel obligated to use the 2 free transfers? Yes, because I'm going to lose one. And I don't think my team is in a good enough state to get rid of one. John Terry or Rio Ferdinand? Rio, of course. How many goals do I think Kane will score in double game week? 2. What was your score this week? 38. Fingers or toes? I can't like all of them. Banana Man or Super Ted? Oh, that's a good question. Oh, that's tough. Super Ted, they had a good intro. No, I don't watch the IPL usually. Ronaldo or Messi? Messi. Breakfast or dinner? Dinner? Biggest wildcard regret? I don't know if I've got many regrets. None. I don't know if I don't know if I've really got a regret. Maybe a better way to have Kane and Lukaku, if anything. Have I actually say how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck couldn't chuck wood? Not bad, right? That's it. Done. Curry sauce. Not mushy peas. Oh, this bottle of water. I'm not bringing in Austin. Struggling to put the lid on this bottle of water. Yeah, differentials this week is tough. Bit stumped on that question actually. Okay, let's just do the realistic. Now, here's a question for you, right? Let me know if you think it's worth it. If I do this, and let's say this is quite likely, there's nothing in the bank, you can transfer Mustafi out for a hit. Is Mustafi out for a hit for Tarkowski to bench boost a good option? Or do I just keep Mustafi for Newcastle? What do you reckon? Why always bottles and not glasses? I've been drinking from a glass all day actually. See, I'm not good enough to not use both free transfers, but only regret is funding Kane. No, I guess I just wish I had a slightly better way to get Kane and Lukaku, but I don't really want to get rid of Vardy, so I think I'm happy enough. Arsenal can see, but probably keep. I mean, who? For those of you saying get rid, who would I even get? It has to be Tarkowski, doesn't it? I know people are saying Trippier's 5.2 million, but there's no guarantee he plays both games. Almost certainly he doesn't. And he'll probably play the Man City game. Yeah, I could get Kiko, but then why would I take out one single game week player for another? I don't need the money. Is it too soon to look ahead to the free hit team? I'm not looking at it because look what happened to Salah this week. If something like that happens again, it totally changes it all. I can't get Chilwell because I've got triple Leicester. Smalling's 5.5 million. Plus I've got triple Man United. Cedric, exactly. Like Cedric for a 4-point hit. Cedric, man. Chelsea at home, Leicester away. Ugh. Then he has Bournemouth at home. Then he has another double game week. I will need money in the bank, but I can do that with Lingard to like Andy King and Lukaku to Kane. Johnny has Cedric, yeah. Yeah, next stream is number 100. The 6th, Sheik 6th, Sheep sick. I would love to get Trippier, but then if Trippier was nailed, everyone would have him and he wouldn't be 5.2 million. Plus, if I do get Trippier, I block Kane as well, so of course I could keep Gross, not get Lingard, and just get Tarkowski in and then have 14 double game week players. But then I've got Gross instead of Lingard. I kind of want triple Man United for those two fixtures. I wouldn't lose Van Dijk against Bournemouth. He's got a goal coming, surely. If you haven't already, make sure to give a like, hit a like, press the like button, whatever, on the stream. Be much appreciated. We're on 41. There's over 300 people watching tonight. Must be all the yawning. It's just attracted everyone. So yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't as well, click the little eye in the top right hand corner and vote on the 5 polls we have. We'll go through them in about 10 minutes. Watch out for price rises if that's going to be your team. Good point. What are... Damn, so Kane's about to rise again. Let's see. Lukaku's on a minus right now. Lingard is only on 10%. And then who would I be getting rid of? Aubameyang, he cannot be. Aubameyang's fallen 40%. And Gross... what's Gross listed as? Gross is fallen, but he's not there yet. So yeah, I've probably got a few days to think about it. Your team would be way better off without Alonso. Maybe, but who do I get rid of Alonso for? If you check on fplstatistics.co.uk, they show you who's going to rise in price. By the way, this is... if I was... Oh, that's a bit slow. Nah, Fantasy Football Scout doesn't do price rises. Well, to be fair, all the people on there know what's going on, so you can just go and ask them, but most of them will use FPL statistics, I'd say. I get the feeling early moves this week will be preferable to waiting for the info. I mean, just waiting on an injury, so really it's to a Spurs or Man City player, I guess. So if I get Kane... I've got to find 1.2 million, so I'd have to get a 4.2 million defender for Mustafi. So it is doable. I could get like Dummett. And Newcastle, then it's got a double game week. Although I don't really need someone for the double. Because I've got Morgan, Alonso and Vertonghen. So I can get Kane in 2 moves. What I can't do so easy is getting Lukaku. So I'd have to get a 5.1 million midfielder to get Kane and Lukaku. I did actually look to see if I could get through with this team to Gameweek 35 and then free hit in 37. Spoiler alert, I cannot. Put Morata in my team? No way. Goodmanson is 5.1, yeah, but he's not fit. And I couldn't get him. I got triple Burnley. So it would have to be someone like Kennedy, I guess. Or Ibe, yeah, if you really wanted someone for the double. So I can get Kane and Lukaku, but it means I have to keep Gross and take an 8-point hit. I just don't like it, to be honest. Can I try a front 3 of Kane, Lukaku and Vardy? That would take so much rearranging on my team. Morata is the ultimate differential. I think that's for a reason though, like, I don't know. Can you not see Giroud playing one of those games? Milivojevic is 5 million, yeah, and he just scores every week. I should get him in. Seriously. Then I have, like I say, then I have to keep Gross, and I just don't know. I'm just not sure about that. Milivojevic just doesn't stop scoring. We'll get a penalty next week. Zaha again. But like I said before, okay, fair enough. I see why people don't like Mahrez and Vardy, but Vardy for me is not doing anything wrong. Alright, I'll give you 2 more minutes, then we're going to do the polls. We'll do them slightly earlier than normal. Click on the poll button. What's wrong with Gross? I know, but what's he going to do in the double? I am a bit worried about... I'm not really worried about taking him out. I don't think he's going to go on a massive haul or something. But I know sometimes when you actively go to look to take someone out of your team... when you actively look to take someone out of your team like Gross, they do often... Well, they can go on and do well, and that's really annoying. When you actually look for a reason to take someone out. I mean, it's not a huge reason to go and get rid of him. He's not like an essential transfer out. I don't have to get rid of him. That's how we're looking anyway. I can get Lukaku in 1 move with that team. So maybe I should get Eriksen. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, lads. I just don't know. That's a horrendous bench boost. Yeah, well, that's what it is. I kind of just think whatever with the bench boost. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm keeping Son. It wasn't... So everyone's having a pop at Mahrez. Okay, I get it. They wildcarded him in Game Week 32. He's done nothing. But before that, it was like 11, 10, 2, injured, 8, 3, 14, 5. I think we went through this on the last stream. He's been so consistent. But are Leicester on the beach already? Maybe. Burnley away, Southampton at home. Not amazing fixtures. The thing is, there's no point in triple captaining because the bench boost is rubbish, because my bench boost in Game Week 37 will be even worse. I'm already having to take a hit to get Kane. I'm probably going to want a Man City player. I might want Jordan Ayew. That's a lot of transfers in just 2 game weeks. So, yeah. I think I'm going to bench boost this week and triple captain in 37. Very much in camp. Kane seems to make life much easier long term. Maybe. I mean, I'm going to have to take a hit. Well, I don't have to take a hit, I guess, like I've just shown, but I probably would take a hit because I still want to get Lingard in for Gross. But I'm going to have to take a hit anyway down the line. Oh, I don't know. I can't think about it. I kind of like a good hit. I've not taken that many hits this year. How many have I taken? Probably more than I think. Am I confident getting into the top 10k? I'm not super confident, but I still think it's possible. I think I'm in a good position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 40 points worth of hits. Last year I took 96 points worth of hits. That's a lot. That's 56 less. Where do you think you're on this? I don't know. Top 25k maybe. It's hard to say until we get through kind of the double game weeks. Even this one, just to see kind of lay of the land. Vardy, Vertonghen, Austin and Smalling. For Bamian, Mariappa, Murray, Mustafi, -8. I mean, it sounds okay. But no, I don't know about that actually. Like Austin, is he going to play twice? Smalling, is he definitely going to play twice? Maybe. Career mode, Bristol Rovers. I'm on a run of green arrows. I am. But they're not huge green arrows. I've had 5 in a row, to be fair. You're right, yeah. I can't complain too much. You're looking forward to the free hit in 35 more than this week's bench boost. Yeah, this bench boost is going to be rubbish. Unless Barnes can nick a goal, Ryan gets loads of saves. Like I said, I don't really want if Loughton's going to get a clean sheet, I want it to be against Chelsea and a boring 0-0. Can't see Son playing. I know, but this is where we get into the territory of there's only a certain amount of transfers I can make. I'm not getting rid of Son. He might play both, he may not, but that could be the same for any player with an FA Cup game. Which is why I don't want to make too many hits. Your game week transfer planner for the end of the season is coming to fruition for a lot of players. Hits galore. Yeah, exactly. It's all the ways the way. You've taken 48 points, it's still top 100. I mean, yeah, I had my best ever, I've said this loads of times. I had my best ever finish last year and took 96 points worth of hits. 70k to 37k is a good rise with bench boost, triple captain and 3 hits still to come. Yeah, I'm happy enough. I'm being a bit pessimistic, I know. Just give Ben Crellin a tenner. Maybe I will. By the way, I forgot to say, I think I answered the question from Taran Morale. I think I answered the question. Kind of like the look of your Aubameyang, Salah, Alonso to Kane, Sanchez 4.4 to It could pay off. I think it's ballsy, but I kind of like it. But thanks for the donation. I don't think I said thanks. Let's do the polls, because I said we'd do them early and now we're over when I was originally intending to do it. Okay, will you get rid of Salah this week? 56% say no, they're keeping. 22% apparently already got rid or don't own him. 22%, that's quite high, I think. 19% say yes, he's going for a double game weeker, and 1% says they're bringing him in. Is it time to sell Alonso? 61% say no, 38% say yes. That's probably a bit closer than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be higher on the no than 61. Because so many people love Alonso. Next stream, add a poll of what chips people have played already. Yeah, I can do that if I remember. Double game week 34 captain. Wow. Interesting. 46%. It's not Harry Kane. It's Romelu Lukaku. 46%. I like that. 33% Kane. So not too far behind, to be fair. 15% on Sanchez. Nice little differential there. 2% Salah and 2% saying somebody else. Who is more essential this week? I can't believe this is what you voted. Very close between Lukaku and Kane. 54% are saying that Lukaku is more essential than Harry Golden Boot Master Kane. 45%. Not sure about that. I mean, that's probably the way I'm going to go, but I'm not sure it's the safe way. Oh, imagine if Harry Kane gets a brace against Man City. That would almost feel like double game week over. Because you just know then he would net something against Brighton. What to do with Son and Willian? 63%. Very, very big win this. So keep both. 18% say only keep Willian. That's interesting that they get rid of Son before Willian. Maybe more people just own Willian. 9% say get rid of both, and 8% say only keep Son. Oh, so getting Lukaku and not Kane, it seems like a great plan, but when you say it out loud, it doesn't sound as good. Relying on Romelu Lukaku, can't get a double figure haul to save his life for most of the season. Awful against City, but okay, we weren't expecting him to do much anyway. To try and outscore Harry, like I said, the Golden Boot Master Kane. Oh, it's not right, is it? Man United hate to attack. Spurs love to attack. Spurs unbeaten. Man United. Okay, probably got a bit of a confidence boost. Exactly. West Brom at home, Bournemouth away. It doesn't get much better. That's the thing. If Kane goes mad in the double game week, this is obvious because it's obviously the same if it happened the other way around, but if Kane does well, and obviously I'm not saying that he won't, and Lukaku doesn't perform as required, it could be a big red arrow, and it's like it could almost be season over. That's my one big worry about Harry Kane. Oh, I don't know. But I think I'm going to go through with it. Now, we'll see what happens. It's very easy to say I'm going to go through with it now on Sunday when the game week's only just finished. On Friday, will I be so confident? Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't think I'll end up with both. I just don't see the point in getting rid of Vardy. Lukaku scored 4 versus Bournemouth last year. I remember it very well. But different times, you know. He was playing for a better side than Everton. Very attacking. What if Lukaku goes big and Kane does nothing? Then I'm laughing. The one thing you can be sure of, if I don't get Kane and he goes mad and I get a big red arrow, I'll be here that you can all rip into me. Same time, same place. May actually do a bonus stream next week. When are the fixtures? Obviously midweek. Of course there's some on Thursday. Okay, I'll probably should do the usual stream then, once the Thursday games are finished. Does it not influence you to get Lukaku over Kane being a United fan? Probably. But it's quite hard to say how much that's... Because I'm telling myself it's not really affecting me that much. I'm mostly looking at those fixtures. West Brom and Bournemouth. Come on, it doesn't get much better. Kane will outscore Lukaku and you know it. Show Kane's game week history. Okay, we can do that. On the screen. The top goal scorer. The top point scorer, sorry. Here's Kane's history. Oof. Oof. It's been a long time since those back-to-back hat-tricks. Only one double-figure haul since. Rubbish. Harry Kane, you don't know what you're doing, lad. 1-1-1. Okay, fair enough, he was injured. Let's have a look at the last double game week Harry Kane had. Ooh, 3 points. Now look at Lukaku. Okay, okay. Not much better, to be fair. I mean, recently, yes, okay, he's been doing better, but generally... But West Brom and Bournemouth. How many did he score against these lads already? Bournemouth, 1 goal, 5 points. Lovely. West Brom, 1 goal, 8 points. Against these two sides, when he plays them together, he averages 6.5 points a game. Whoa. Imagine if he got 13 points in the double. By the way, this is one reason why I wouldn't like... Some people have said instead of triple captain, there should be a chip where you get your captain and your vice captain points. But then in a game week like this, everyone would just triple. Everyone would just get the points from Lukaku and Kane, not even have to make a decision. David De Gea captain, nah, you'll never catch me captain the goalkeeper. You're right, it can be quite safe. He could get 2 clean sheets, some save points, maybe some bonus. Excuse me. And goalkeepers have been known to score really well in double game weeks, but it's just not exciting enough for me. All I know is it's going to be a long week. I don't know if it will be a long week. I think I'm going to get Lukaku and Lingard and maybe keep Mustafi. Lots to think about. Last season, 2 of the 3 double game weeks, the goalkeeper top scorer. Yeah, I'm not saying it won't happen, but it's just not as fun. If this was the last game week of the season, you were ranked ranked first, would you captain De Gea then? No, definitely not. Mustafi to Smalling, no. I don't have enough money for it, basically. One of my rivals, by the way, Smalling off his bench. I could not been able to catch him all season. Everything just goes right for him. He got Tarkowski coming on for Robertson, and then got Smalling on for Salah. He's got Lukaku, in fact. He's got no money in the bank, so he must be getting Kane in, or not getting Kane in. He doesn't really have too many ways to get the money for Kane. Not good ways, anyway. Interesting. See how he does. Debating whether to push the triple captain button on Kane now. Now, you've got to wait till 37, I think. Newcastle away and West Brom at home or the other way around? That's got to be a look-in. Also, Man City players too. Can I still catch him? Nah, I don't think I can, to be honest. He is 65, 72 points ahead. And he knows what he's doing. Like, he's been ahead of me virtually all season. You know, like, just one of those people you can tell they look into... They probably follow some kind of FPL stuff. Fantasy Football Scout. Maybe they're on Twitter or something. Wildcard in 36 for bench with 37. Okay, fair enough. Then if you think Kane's going to score the most, go for him this week, yeah. His overall rank is pretty high. He's top 5k, 3,595. There's no way I'm catching him. Kane versus City's leaky defence without Fernandinho. Yep, fair call, fair call. Yeah, wildcard is in game week 36. It's getting 3 City players potentially. That could be really good. Thoughts on Hazard? My thoughts on Hazard haven't changed for quite a while now. I just think he's too expensive. Maybe he's always ahead of you because you make your team and plans public and he watches. He could do, yeah. I did think of that. Nah, if that's the case, it is what it is. No Fernandinho for City. Brighton crumble versus the big sides at home. Oh, don't do this to me. No, I wildcard in game week 32. I think Salah will play next game week, yeah. I will definitely, once City are out for sure, Sterling is definitely on my radar. He has so many good chances against United. If he was watching, he'd block your moves once head. Yeah, maybe. It depends how he wants to play. I mean, he got Robertson in. I was like, oh, what's he done that for? Then he gets 8 points for him last week. And then he goes out and lets Swan in this week. It's like, nightmare. Look at Brighton's results at home versus big sides. Alright, let's have a quick look at that. Maybe I don't want to look at this. So, Man City, they lost 2-0. Do Arsenal count as a big side? I'm going to say no. Man United, 1-0. Liverpool, 5-1. Spurs, 2-0. Oh wait, hang on. We're looking at away matches, right? No, home matches. So City, 2-0. Liverpool, 5-1. Where's the next one? Chelsea, 4-0. Not doing good recently. Okay, some big scores, yeah. Not got much more to play for. They're nearly safe. Well, what he's done in the past is he's rested players against the big sides because he just assumes he's not going to get the points anyway. So I think that's why he got criticised. That was a small sample size, yeah. Brighton shipped 4 at home to Swansea. Harry Kane. I don't want to get Harry Kane. Don't make me do this, people. Dunk hat-trick of own goals, all Kane assists. Oh, can you imagine? Chips change every year. No, but this year they got rid of all that attack. Sorry. Christ almighty. Stop yawning. Alright. I think we are going to leave it there, actually. Back to normal work hours tomorrow, or at least normal having to leave hours tomorrow. So, a bit earlier than normal. So, I think we're going to leave it there. hopefully we've gone through enough stuff. I know a lot of it was my team. Lots of questions about my team. I'm not even sure what the best route is, to be honest. Maybe I'll work it out by Thursday. I don't know. It's going to be a tough week. Kane versus Lukaku is definitely something that's going to be on my mind. If you've got both, I mean, if you've got both already, you basically got like no headaches this week. Which one to captain maybe, but then even if the other one does really well, you've still got them at least, so you can't really be punished too highly. So, yep, fair play if you've got both. I'm probably just going to go for one rather than take an 8-point hit. Either way, I will see you all again on Thursday. The 100th stream, have I got any plans for that? No, of course I haven't, because it's just not what I do. We'll see you on Thursday, 100th stream. Make sure you're there. If you haven't already, give this stream a like, it'd be much appreciated. Subscribe if you're new around here. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you later. Thanks very much for watching.